Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Elliott, Lilly and company, and I have to say this chart has quite a bullish structure and I expect continuation to the upside for the foreseeable future. Many years to come until we most likely will complete this movement to the upside, and even then it might take some time for the corrections such as this one took. But I still see this one as quite a great opportunity for the long term. Now, to get started on the larger time frame, we are tracking here a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1-2 setup. And then I would count this as the major third wave to the upside, within which we are tracking mostly a series of 1-2 setups. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then I would say that this is actually the first finished third wave to the upside within this series. But of course that doesn't mean that the upside ends here. It just means that we would then expect a series of 4-5 4-5 4-5 and so on patterns until we can actually complete this larger third wave. And you may see that within this scenario, this blue scenario, we do expect quite a lot of movement in this series, quite a few more moves to actually fill it in. Now, I have to say also that while I do find it very likely that this is the first third wave to the upside, realistically, it could turn out to be another 1-2 setup. But that's not what we are focusing on. I'm just saying and pointing out that this doesn't have to be the strongest move within this series of movements. It could still pick up steam as it has so far. One thing to counteract that would be the fact that this fourth wave already took longer than most of these corrections. It took over a year. And I would say we might have actually completed it now, but as you see, the length of this wave 4 may be more in the realm of the length of this wave 2, and this is why I would really see this very likely as a slight slowdown of this upside momentum, and why I would rather look at this as a 4-5 pattern where this was an actual third wave. Now, I don't necessarily expect further downside within this wave 4, so I do find within quite good chances that we push directly to new all-time highs. I can easily count this correction complete in three waves. But if it happens that we push lower, I expect to find support in this blue support zone between $743.4 down to around $550 at the 50% retracement level. And if we actually break this level, then yes, we will most likely need to find a different scenario. But so far we are looking quite good. We did reach the ideal target for a fourth wave, which is the 38.2% retracement here, and we did find a pretty strong reaction from it, and we may well be on our way in the fifth wave to the upside. Now, looking at the previous movements to the upside, I don't expect this to happen too quickly. For example, the wave 1 took over a year, the wave 3 took what was this, again over a year, and the wave 2 was a bit shorter, but the fourth wave again was quite long. So I have to say the fifth wave doesn't have a time frame comparison on how quickly it should end compared to the other waves, but we can expect it to take some time to actually build a 5-wave move to the upside in this fifth wave. But assuming we bottomed here in the fourth wave, we could get quite some decent profits in such a setup in this area, and I would be looking for a target for a fifth wave starting from $1,100 up to around $1,565 level. Now, give or take, those are estimate ideal targets for such a fifth wave. It could end in many places in between. It's not it's an ideal target. Let's leave it at that. But for now, in the short time frame, I can assume that this correction to the downside is complete. We could still turn to the downside, but I would rather expect it to be in a larger ABC pattern, although by how long this fourth wave took, I would find it even more likely that it is rather complete. And from our low in this area, we have so far not even 3 waves complete. I would say that, yeah, maybe we had a small 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, and then a series of 1, 2 in this area, and then this could be our first third wave to the upside. And if I were to look for support, I would be looking at the area, so something like $695 down to around $681 level, and I expect continuation to the upside from this area, as this would be a first fourth wave, the same as it is on the larger time frame. Yeah, we find ourselves in very similar situations in this case, but for now, this is about it. I will try to keep a look on this and find the next 1-2 setup that could give quite decent profits in an even shorter amount of time than what we would normally look at for a longer time frame trade. But keep in mind, this is one of the more reliable charts. It is a long time frame trade, but we could be looking, even from the current prices, at, let's say, over 50% in profit. So you choose if that is reasonable to you and how you may approach this. But for now, for this video, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.